I love it when we sit in interviews and parents, I think sometimes are a little shocked that I pay them no attention or very little attention. My focus is on the student. I won't be dealing with the parent every day, but I will the student. And so I often stop sometime during that interview and give them nuggets of what they can do to help. And I think the number one thing that a parent can do is start testing their child in the way that Cambridge asks questions. It's very simple, 3 stages. When you pick your child up from school in the morning or in the afternoon, that question that you ask is, so how was your day? And I can guarantee you that all parents will already know what the answer will be from that child. And I bet you can guess it too. Fine. My day was fine. Now, as far as Cambridge is concerned, that's a complete fail. You have not answered the question correctly, and your way that you are doing it is incorrect. And so often I try and teach parents to get into this mode of supporting their child, asking questions, knowing how to receive an answer. Very simple. Number 1 is to identify the fact. So in a student's brain, they should think about what they've said. My day was terrible. So you've identified the fact. The second part is to comprehend that fact. What made the day terrible? I had a fight with the teacher. My friends gave me bad looks. I didn't feel comfortable for some reason. My jersey didn't sit so nice today. I felt weak, and so it goes on. So you're comprehending the fact. And then thirdly, to give an example of those two. So like the example, my jersey felt horrible and it just made me feel like I had a bad day. If we can answer questions like that, it means that we are preparing students to answer questions in the correct fashion. So if anything, parents can challenge their kids all the time. That's one way that I kind of give a tool to support. On the flip side, on the emotional side, I would say there are telltale signs all through a teenager's life, and so it's very important for a parent to be watching out. Most often parents get the alarm bells ringing when your child suddenly turns around and screams at you, when in actual fact that problem probably started a long time before. And so I would really encourage parents to support their kids by that magic word, routine. Make sure that there is consistency. Make sure that your child goes to bed at a similar time every night. That child can wake up in the morning and start his routine or her routine as clockwork. That is probably the best thing that you can do for your child. If you can support in that fashion, I can assure you that the brain then does not go into a washing machine, and a student or a child can then start making decisions, and the likelihood of your child lashing out at you probably will reduce quite a bit. So those are the 2 ways that I would really request parents to support students.